Hello everybody and welcome to my new video. Today we're gonna talk about the moveset for the Willy Wonka, the one I will be addicting if they bring him into the game, like I put in my wish list. I did say I would do Eren Yeager first, but after thinking about Willy Wonka, I just wanted to talk about him. I will do Eren Yeager next time, and this time I will hold on to it and keep true to what I say. But as I am having a little trouble with my financial situation right now, it will be it will be a great help to me if you could leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy it, because then I can at least get something from YouTube from ad revenue. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Cue the intro. Now, with Willy Wonka, there is a lot of things. I made sure to look into both movies to take the inspiration from. I took one, but when I came down to the Moveset, most of it is something that appears in both movies, and I made sure to take. But because there is always in both, there is one thing that I wanted to put in, but they only appeared in one movie. So first, let's get on to the normal attacks. I think that he should, for obvious reasons, use the cane mostly for it. And maybe even throw a couple of candies and summon Oompa Loompas for it. Though throwing candies is something I just came up with, so it won't be on the screen. And then when it for the what's it called, variants, the costumes, I have thought of more than just both versions of the character. I also think they should add the jungle attire from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, as well as maybe make up their own jungle attire for the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, because it is a fact that he went exploring in that one before he came back. And I think it will make a great addition to his costumes if they do add them. And now for the specials. First of all, the neutral special, I think, should be a TV shrink ray. And how I think it will work is that you put it down, and then with pressing neutral special, and then when you click it again or hit it, then it activates. So if you quickly put it down and then hit it, then it would shrink the enemy, and then they come out of a TV shrunken and do less damage themselves, while you do more damage to them, and they get knocked back a lot more for a certain amount of time. And then for the down special, I think they should go with he puts some experimental candy. Now, in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, there's only one, but in Willy Wonka and the Factory, there is two. So I think you should have the choice to choose between them, or it just goes random between the two. And one of them is obviously the gum that appears in both movies, the 5-course meal gum. And that turns them into a blueberry where they can't really move properly and they can't fight. it would be almost like a chicken, but they can't jump and they just roll around instead. And then the second one would be the floating soda that appears only in the original. And if you put it down and the enemy steps on it, they will get the effect. And the floating soda will, like it says, make them float. And both, of course, will have that you press a lot to fight the effect, kind of like you being swallowed by Jake or Taz. Because of course they needed to burp to get the floating effect away from them with the floating soda. And now on to the side special. This is something that only appears in the Charlie, but it's something that I really think will make a great move. That is get scrolls and that drag you away. It could drag you off the level. And a little thing they could add that will make it even better is just before the drag, they knock you down quickly, knock you on your head and listen to if you're a good nut or not. And then they start dragging you. And of course you can just spam clicking on a button in order to get free from it. But yeah, that's a move that I think would work really well among and it's one of the moves that I would love to see in the game if we didn't put them in the game. And then the up special is always one that you use to game aware and everything, and one I think will work really great for that one is the glass elevator he has in both movies. Since it can fly and everything, and because it's made of glass, it wouldn't be like a shield around him. It would be just like one hit maybe that shields him, but that it would already shatter the glass and the next hit would hit him. And then finally for the air down special, because a lot of times the down and air down are different. Even some are just slightly different and some are completely different, and this time I think it should be completely different. And the air down special should be a shockwave waterfall summoned from above you down on the enemy. And yeah, that's about it. Bye.